In December 2017, South Korea's Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy released a draft of its Renewable Energy 3020 implementation plan, in which it declared that it will increase renewable energy's share of the energy mix from its current level of 7% to 20% by 2030 by providing 48.7 gigawatts in new generating capacity. To achieve this goal, the ministry intends to expand solar panel for personal use in rural areas and at small business operators by 19.9 gigawatts, which would represent 40% of new capacity. The remaining 28.8 gigawatts will be supplied by large-scale projects at the 6 public generating companies. 95% of the new capacity will come in the form of clean energy, including solar and wind, as part of a plan to reorient the renewable energy market. In order to improve the situation, the ministry is planning to introduce a feed-in tariff system tailored to South Korea. This system will make it mandatory for the 6 public power generators to purchase energy produced by solar panels with a capacity of less than 100 kilowatt when owned by cooperatives or farmers, or with a capacity of less than 30 kilowatts when opened by private business operators. The energy will be purchased at a fixed price for the next 20 years. This partially incorporates a request by environmental and civic groups that have argued that the only way to grow the renewable energy market is by reinstating feed-in tariffs. In Germany and Japan, which have proactively adopted feed-in tariffs, renewable energy currently accounts for 29.3% and 15.9% of electricity being generated. The government also announced that it will encourage public power generators to work on large-scale projects by increasing the mandatory renewable energy supply rate from its current level of 5% to 28% in 2028. In addition to this, various regulations that had limited the expansion of solar energy for personal use and on farmlands will be relaxed. The government is planning to adjust the rules so that the Korean Electricity Power Corporation (KEPCO) can provide cash reimbursement for leftover electricity generated by personal solar panels. Currently, the only option is to let the leftover electricity be carried forward into the next period. Furthermore, changes are in store for a program that had only allowed the installation of solar panels on buildings completed prior to the end of 2015. And even inside agricultural promotion zones, where solar panel installation is banned, 20-year solar panel projects will be allowed on reclaimed land that has been damaged by ocean salt. To prevent rampant development by outsiders, a planned site system is being adopted by which local governments identify a site for a project and get the resident on board in advance. It predicts that facility investment will cost about 100 trillion won, that is $93 billion altogether, including 51 trillion won, that is $47.4 billion, from the public sector, and 41 trillion won, that is $38.1 billion, from the private sector. The ministry estimates that the price of electricity will only increase by 1.3% through 2022 and by 10.9% through 2030 compared to this year, even when the cost of increasing in new and renewable energy facilities is taken into consideration.